The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think we'll find it very hard to overlook the qualities of this guy, Jordan Henderson. He'll be the key supply route for those quality balls from deep, although, if needed, he will provide support wherever necessary.
It's Bale! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Gerrard plays it short.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Gerrard certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Kokchu. Well, that looks a decent ball. Opts to play it. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So, a breakthrough already. It's Bale! Oh, cracking effort.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And it's Messi. Oh, there's a probing ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Shevchenko! And there's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That's an imaginative pass. He's had it taken off him. Yaya Toure. Jordan Henderson. Szoboszlai. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Bale. That is a great pick out. He's in. What can he finish? It's in! Right back in the game! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Schlotterbeck gets it away. Well, there is a look that says it all. It's Bale! Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Kimmich gets over and intercepts. That's a cute ball. Well read, nice interception. Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's come loose. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Oh, that is a nice touch. Shevchenko! Worth a try, but not this time.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence.
There will be 3 minutes
Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Batistuta charging forward, the ball at his feet. Yaya Toure. Now it's Shevchenko, plays it through. Good ball over the top. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Fellow attendees, this
is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Chelsea are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. So straight into the second half. Aimed beyond the defence. And the keeper takes decisive action. Silvestre. Now it's Kukcu. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Yamal. Rijkaard. Now, what about a counter-attack? Nice defending, it's got the job done. Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. And it's Batistuta. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Bale.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Bale. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Nice looking ball. Silvestre cuts it out. And here's Batistuta. Bale. It's Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's gone for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Rosario certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Danny Olmo. Coming on the field is number 15, Gakpo.
So we have movement on both benches. Chelsea have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Boyan. And here's Eto'o. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Eto'o.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Out, knocks it into space. Timber calmly anticipates. Just eases him off the ball. That has not gone well. Rijkaard. Rosario ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rijkaard. And here's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great.
Eto'o! And he's taking no chances there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Oh, that was no routine. And that's it. The pressure finally lifts. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
Please take some time out to give your support to our...
claiming Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo. He brings a power to whatever he does, and his unquenchable thirst for goals is always an enjoyable sideshow. It's very rare he fails to leave his mark.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Not the most accurate pass. De Bruyne. Messi. And here's Couch. Hazard. And that pass just didn't quite work. Gerrard. Some really good ball movement. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Hazard. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. And he's quick to snatch it back. Played into space. Neymar producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Shot, surely! There it is! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Count. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Can he get it through? Chips it through. Pacho spots it and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed.
Shot a goal! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Eric Garcia. Oh, good read. Tries to pass it through. It's gone for a throw-in. Can he get on the end of this? That is Stuta! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Courtois, herring. Oh, what has happened here? Courtois breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. That's a cute ball. Well, played right into his path. Hazard. It's lofted through here. Pacho kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's going to go a long way. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
We come to you now with a quick
Any strong opinions on the first half?
Chelsea will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Cristiano Ronaldo, number 7.
So once again, we're underway.
Number 22, Messi. Coming on the
And
field.
it's Hazard.
Number 14, Batistuta.
No luck with that dink over the top.
Eto'o. Number 18, El Hadj Diouf.
Well, that's well spotted. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gerrard. Chance here to counter. It's Eto'o!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Well, that has not gone well. Akanji venturing down the left. And that's been drilled in. Chance! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Could move up a gear here. He's in a great position here. Short changes him with that pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Diouf. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a good ball. Kukçu. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Courtois gets it away. Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Taking place.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Diouf, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Aimed beyond the defence.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Substitution in progress.
It's a threatening ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Great chance! And that's a sharp finish. And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Substitution.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Nicked it back promptly.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a little off target. Knocks it into space. It's a pretty loose pass. Pacho, keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. 4 added minutes on the board. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Volunteers
Thoughts on
for
what
each
we've
block,
just seen?
please
Well,
report
Peter,
to the
this
staff
was
room
probably
immediately.
more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throw.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Now it's Bergkamp. Kajolu. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Silvestre gets it away. And here's Messi. And Messi! Messi! Genius!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
After 9 minutes is...
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Silvestre, searching pass he's played there. He's found space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Silvestre is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is Bergkamp. Bergkamp! Oh, he's hit the bar! Now the cross. Azar. Always onto this. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Baresi tries to clear. Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, shooting chance! Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Bergkamp. Now it's Drogba. Played out to the left flank. He's having a pop! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And claimed it back, Swift shoots! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
The ball has bounced loose now. And he thumps it clear. What's going wide left? The ball goes in. Khan claims it, safe hands. Kajolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. And Shevchenko! And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Baresi with the clearance. Oh, nicely intercepted. And the referee says that is that for the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So
And a quick
the manager has to resist change
from
at this
today's
stage.
match is now on sale in the stadium.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break. You can be sure of that. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate. Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Pass somewhat off target. Arsenal are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those...
Shot, surely! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's had a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bergkamp! Once more against the woodwork. He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
No, that's been intercepted.
Substitution in progress.
Couch. Can he get it through? He's picked his way through. Plays in a... Gets his head on it! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard.
Chelsea can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Oh, it's Bergkamp. Oh, that's clever. He has a look up. Can he finish? He's got a goal! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Arsenal are having a ball here. He's gone for goal. Serginho. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Couch cross. Oh, good climb! Decent chance, that is a fine delivery. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Bergkamp. A quick look, thought about cutting inside, and he's got his cross in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone.
And that's that. Chelsea suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And just a quick
Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Toure, this guy, undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he? You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's an imaginative pass. Chelsea have it back and can go again. Kukçu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bullish header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Coates really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Kimmich plays it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Chelsea have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. Hazard. He's come in hard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking for a runner. Now it's Batistuta. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Kimmich attempts a clearance. And here's Hazard. Batistuta! Oh, glorious Bati goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta. Gabriel Batistuta.
Chelsea are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that has been cleared. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Kimmich goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
30 minutes gone. Grimaldo is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
The ball's gone as... That's rather hopeful! And that was precious close.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
That pass has been well intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Gerrard distributed tidily. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking for the run.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
1 minute added time.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Chelsea coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
Lost children's announcement.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Chelsea just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. Down to business again. Chelsea leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Marquinhos gets it away. Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. They've played it short. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's come loose. Zaire Emery does really well to win the ball there. Lobbed in behind. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now that's well seen too. Zaire Emery. Kukçu receives it in a good position here.
Kukçu really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, good-looking ball. Some resolute defending there. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. He's gone forward. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Batistuta. Chance! Yamal is flagged offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Coming on the field, number 13, Danny Olmo. Number
Whistle goes
10,
again. It's
Messi.
another offside decision. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Now, can they get him away? Played with finesse. And the finish! And no mistake. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. That was a given. It always was.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well played. And he's there to get it away. Ronaldo. Couch. Pass is just off target. Couch gets flagged offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Coming on the field is number 7, Neymar.
Yaya Toure. Looking to play him in. Pau Kubasi cuts it out.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Yaya Toure. And he's quick to return it. And that's an excellent interception. And that will be the final act. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? And so the calm before the storm. A game this
Hello,
so
everybody, and
engraved
welcome to
into
today's
sporting
match.
history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Familiar feeling this for you, Jim?
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
Shevchenko! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko is offering a right smile there.
Crossed into the middle. And he gets rid in a hurry. He's in a good position. Neymar! Off the post! Akanji clears without hesitation. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. Lobbed in behind. Yamal is onto this. Nice interception, well timed. Pau Kubasi gets it clear. Dani Olmo. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Keeper's dealt with that. That's a throw. And it's Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Nistelrooy. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Neymar. That has not gone well. And Shevchenko! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Now it's Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now, can they get him away?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Chance! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. He's found the way through. Nice control. Now there's... Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. Gets his head on it! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 3 coming up. Gerrard! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Soboslai wins the duel this time.
Added time.
Knocks it into space. And no, that was never going to make it. And that brings the first half to a close. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
So far.
I think it's been a decent enough watch, despite the half stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitutions taking place.
We're on the move again. So the first half brought no goals. He is through here. Gerrard. That's a good ball.
Diaz really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rizal is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Can he get it through? Oh, nicely intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Caught offside that time. And back to the keeper they go. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Tries a shot! And a neat finish! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Chelsea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chelsea have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Soboslai. Neymar. That has ended up in no man's land. Rizal in acres of space out wide.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Neymar.
Chelsea clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
He has found the way through. Shapes to shoot! And he's stuck it away. Arsenal are level. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Number 22.
So they have it all to do again. Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Goes for a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Spread to the right. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Diaz. And he's intervened well there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rizal.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
He'll try from distance. It's hit the uprights. Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Field. Number 7, Neymar. Coming on the field is number 13.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the effort.
He leaps for it! And that's it! They chased and chased, but it wasn't to be. Chelsea played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Better luck next time.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter.
Shot a goal! Oh, crossbar! No, just not quite.
Messi must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
And here's Azar. Neymar, and he shoots! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And there you have it! All over in a flash. Wow.
I think first things first, Peter, you have to credit the winners who were more daring and more clinical in those crucial moments. For me, the opposition game plan was all wrong, and there was no recovering from a golden goal.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Well, we're on the way. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Played into space. Akanji. Oh, what a mistake! And he's got away from it. Mbappe! Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Real chance! Belling. Darwin. For Stoichkov. Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Now he's got space here. Oh, Red, nice interception. Poor, robust challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's on it. Can he get away? Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Silvestre. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now this could be a chance. Nunez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Silvestre with the clearance. Brahim Diaz, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. And he plays one through. Pau Kubasi with the clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, played right into his path. Well, there is a look that says it all. Oh, he's been caught napping! Decent chance! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Number 17, Neymar!
And there you have it! What an ending. How about that?
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Literally. It could have gone either way, as both teams desperately tried to win this, which produced a really exciting end-to-end encounter. If only every game was like this one.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Brazil have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends, as long as there's a good early supply.
Mbappe! Howson. That's good pressing. Could be danger here. Shapes to shoot! Mbappe finds himself offside. Çalhanoğlu. Now it's Stoichkov. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Messi. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. And now the breakaway. Now it's Darwin. He's having a pop! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's Stoichkov. And here's Nunez. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Stoichkov taking charge of the dead ball. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
Rijkaard. Half an hour played now. Messi. Defending in numbers. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Mbappe. Ambitious ball here. Well, there's the clearance. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Stoichkov, and Stoichkov! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Nicely weighted ball.
2 added minutes.
Well, he got
has
rid
been
because he
indicated.
was under pressure.
Kukçu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that brings the first half to a close. Well, few would have predicted a scoreline like this. After all of that, we are still level at the break somehow.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution for Brazil. Number 5, Çalhanoğlu. Coming on the field is number 2.
We're on the move again. Nunez is herring after that one. Barella. Schlotterbeck deals with that comfortably. And here's the chance to counter. Great defending, strong and determined. Great vision. Nunez! Chelsea needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Akanji. Oh, and they're quick to press here. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dani Olmo! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads.
Oh, he's goal side. Pedro Porro. Oh no, this doesn't... It's Rivaldo! He's got away with one there. It's their second corner of the game. Chance! Brazil have the chance to go the other way. That pass has been well intercepted. That's an imaginative pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Chelsea still have the cards to affect this game.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, what a mistake! Rivaldo! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Chelsea really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
That was good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looking for options for movement. Akanji with a fine tackle.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he's won it! The goal to end it all! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Is number 6,
And with that, the end. What an ending. How about that?
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Literally. It could have gone either way, as both teams desperately tried to win this, which produced a really exciting end-to-end encounter. If only every game was like this one.
Keep your eyes
on your children during the match at all times.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate
against
crowd
Sporting.
demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I'll say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Neymar! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And there you have it. And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
Well, I think it was the perfect example of how not to start a match. They walked straight into a sucker punch and just let their opponents run riot. The manager's putting on a brave face for now, but he's going to have some serious thinking to do after this.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Real chance!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tacho can get it clear. Oh, and they're quick to... Oh, they could be caught out here. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Could be dangerous. Shoots! Oh, he's done it! They willed it, and it happened! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And there you have it. All over in a flash. Wow.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners took many risks along the way, but they were rewarded.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone...
Shot at goal! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's hoisted clear. Now, this could be a chance. And it's been hooked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's well spotted. Shevchenko. Oh, there's the clearance. Pass somewhat off target. Knocks it into... Oh, he's been caught napping! Now that looks a decent ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's on it. Can he get away? Messi, he has found the way through. And Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Gyökeres! Gyökeres! Superb from Gyökeres! A finish of true class! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And the counter is on. That's... And Messi! It's off target and by quite a way.
Chelsea certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Shevchenko is in a really good position out wide. Silvestre. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Deftly away. It's a searching pass.
There will be 1 minute at
He's
a
taking
time.
no chances there. Diaz, big chance! The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change
today,
at
please
this
take some
stage.
time out to give your support to our
That
better
just about
stadium
sorts
fund.
out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. So we're underway for the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Neymar. And this is Batistuta. Tries to thread one through. Diaz in acres of space out wide. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Probing pass. Figo. Now it's Batistuta. And he's got away from him. And this is Messi. He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner.
Number 20.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Chelsea really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Gyökeres was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's Gyökeres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22, Gyökeres.
So a bit of a revolving door
Coming on
here.
the field
Lots
is
and lots of changes.
number
And the
15,
break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Figo, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. And it's Neymar. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Szoboszlai. That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Well, the and Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 7, Shevchenko.
Chelsea have their
Number
second
9,
corner now.
Figo. Number 17, Joshua Kimmich.
Not a lot we need to say about that.
Number 25.
Well, he can only improve on that one next time.
Number 80, Ronaldinho. Number 21, Neymar. Substitution.
Raul. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Ferran Torres has it out wide and in space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Raul. And he gets rid in a hurry. The Rossi tries to clear. That is good progress on the left. And it's been played through. Can he finish? Goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
And this is Batistuta. Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. That's tidy. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nice looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Messi. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Silvestre kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Shevchenko. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Gerrard. And here's Kvaratskhelia. It's Dembele! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, he's in! Kvaratskhelia! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Scholes. And this is Dembele. Looking for the run. He's through here. Albert Ferrer calmly anticipates. And he thumps it clear. Played out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Shevchenko. Real chance! It's gone out for a throw-in. Yamal. It's a searching pass. Oh, it's Dembele! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Great ball and he's on the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold getting this one clear. Pau Kubasi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Just past the 40th minute mark. And this is Shevchenko. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the way through. Well, now it's a... Oh, what has happened here? Caught offside that time. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Chelsea unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
For our World Charity
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it.
Marquinhos is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Olmo. Searching pass he's played there. Silvestre gets across to intercept that. Throw in. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Yamal. And that could set him on his way. He's shifted. Batistuta! Oh, glorious! Batty goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the pass is intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's rising! No, just not quite. Can he spark a counter here? Well, he's done very well to take that back. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Gerrard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
They want to be quick to recover this. Hazard venturing down the left. He is through here. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kadiolu. Now it's Drogba. And it's Scholes. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Played back. Scholes. And that is well cleared.
Two added minutes has been
Silvestre.
indicated.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And there goes the final whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Messi reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Nicely weighted ball. And that's been drilled in. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Oh, just skips past, and Batistuta! And no mistake. What an incredible feat, a legendary feat. 200 wasn't enough, nor 300. Now he hits 400. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Chelsea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rashford, and he skips past his man. This might spell danger. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Chelsea really could have done without this. So where will he go? What a save by David Raya! Silvestre plays it all the way forward. And it's Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Shot a goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. De Ligt makes the interception. This is a promising build-up. And he's quick to get rid. Yamal. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rashford! Same again, same outcome.
England really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on the...
Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. It's Rashford! Goal, England! And they're back in front. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
There's the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Hakimi. Chelsea are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, that's well spotted. Quality ball. Neymar. And this is Messi. Now, can they get him away? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Azar knocks it into space. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Please be made
Neither
aware
side
that
holding back
smoking is
here. It
only
has
permitted
been
in
quite a half,
designated
this.
areas
Well,
within
it's a
these
lead
grounds.
that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Neymar. Coming on to replace him
And here is the first touch of the second half.
Kukcu.
Chelsea can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Played out wide. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Chelsea come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make...
Kukcu! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was...
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Deftly away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Gerrard. Now it's Rashford. Oh no, what has happened here? He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Just clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Rashford. Looking to play him in.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. De Ligt with the clearance.
Chelsea may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
And here's Rashford, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Cleared without hesitation. That's a shade optimistic.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Chelsea really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's a little loose. And this is Neymar. Neymar. It's Neymar! Off the post! And that should get the job done.
England surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
De Ligt is there to clear. He's a sharp little ball here. And a chance! Lovely pass, but can he get there?
England can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. And he's let fly! Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper. And that is the last of the action. Chelsea perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
It was a very good game, played in the right spirit with a...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting...
Hazard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, there's the clearance. That's the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Can he get onto this? Big chance! And there's a goal! Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shoots! Hazard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Yamal. Batistuta! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta! And it's a goal! And there is your opener. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
After 20 minutes is number
Chelsea
9.
are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now. As
Chance!
Batistuta.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chelsea ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Looking for options for movement. He's had a shot! Just too much, fractions.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
The Rossi is there, and he can pick it up. Saliba getting this one clear. Probing pass. Pinches it off him. Hazard. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yaya Toure really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Opts to play it back. Takes a shot! That is delicious! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100.
And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Tries to get it clear. Toure wins the duel this time.
2 added minutes has been
Marquinhos
indicated.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. He's shifting, and Batistuta! Oh, that is a fair try, and it's half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Chelsea sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Real chance! And that's a tiny finish. Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Prachuap cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Batistuta! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Now it's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. And he's heaved it away. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Yaya Toure. Good effort from distance. Well, he's ended up in no man's land. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. And here's Drogba. And he's there to belt it away. And he's quick to snatch it back. Valverde with the cross. Keeper's dealt with that. It's Lampard! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He susses the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
So we have movement on both benches. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Chelsea clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, that's a key interception. And now they can clear their lines. Now, can they get him away? Batistuta. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Great vision.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And they've managed to get rid. But they've got it again. Lampard. And here's Messi.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And a chance! And he couldn't finish.
Batistuta has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Hazard. Coming on the field is number 15, Gakpo.
Tries to pass it through.
Indicated.
Neymar! And that is wildly off target. Can he get on the end of this? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Darwin, lovely pass, but can he get there? And he cuts out the supply. That's it, the referee says enough. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Batistuta voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Take some time out to give your support to our...
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many...
And Messi! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Tacho gets a foot in here. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Shevchenko! And he's done it!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Deftly away. Look at the space here! And that is masterful defending. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's Gerrard! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Nantes have the chance to go the other way. And he's decided to go for it.
Chelsea really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hazard. And he was quick to react. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be a throw-in. De Rossi. Shevchenko, looking understandably energised after his goal. He's through here. And this is Batistuta. Shoots! And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Szoboszlai for Messi. That's a throw. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. Can he get on the end of this? And he's running through. Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko! He's got himself an absolute peach. And on the stroke of half-time, and that is indeed the final act. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Not the most accurate pass. Kubasi. And he's there to clear it. Chelsea really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. And he's quick to return it. Modric. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! And that is well cleared. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Shevchenko. Now it's Messi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Modric is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Substitution in progress.
Modric. Looking tidy in possession here. Now he's got space here. And it's Gerrard. Some really good ball movement.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Hazard can see things others simply cannot. That looks a cracking ball. And Shevchenko! And a truly agonising miss.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
It's their second corner of the game. Soboslai with the short one. And this is their chance! It's in! There seemed no way back, but they are level! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Number 11, Eden Hazard.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
It's a pretty loose pass. Gerrard. Messi. Tries to pass it through. That is good alertness.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And this is Messi. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Can he get it through? Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Gerrard. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that should get the job done.
There will be 3 minutes
Yaya
added
Toure.
time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's an imaginative pass. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substitutions taking place.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Well, I suppose from the...
Soboslai! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
Just
So a
quick
game of
announcement,
thrills
it is now
and
time for
tiny
special
margins,
worries.
so
Please
many
grab the
what-ifs
tickets
and
you were
what
given
might
when
have
walking
been,
through the gates.
but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think he's England's best all-round midfielder of his generation. A ball winner, great distributor, never stopped running, playmaker, and more than a decent finisher too. The only question is, where do you play him?
Oh, he's been caught on it here! It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Looking for options, for movement. And that is expertly dealt with. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Chelsea clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. Chelsea are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And he's intervened well there. Neymar. Shevchenko! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Spread out to the left. Threads one in. Can he finish? Cristiano Ronaldo, a class apart, out on his own. He's got himself an absolute peach. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Diaz. Cleared away. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that is a hefty challenge. And that is well cleared. Aimed beyond the defence. Quality ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. That pass has been well intercepted. Gently done. Knocks it into space. And Shevchenko!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
The most accurate pass. Kubasi. Looking tidy in possession here. Fabinho. And that signals the end of the first period. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Chelsea currently behind by 1-0 at the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Chelsea really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Yamal. Brilliantly cut out. Now that looks a decent ball. Pau Kubasi calmly anticipates. And this is Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
60 minutes played. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he finish? And it's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Gerrard. And here's Diaz. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Get a throw in.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 11, Yamal. Number 6, Gerrard.
Now, can they get him away?
Coming on the field, number 21, Messi.
Chelsea have
Number
now used up
23,
all but
De
one
Bruyne.
of their substitution
Substitutions
windows.
taking place.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's there to get it away. Oh, well played. Nicely shaped ball. No, that's been intercepted. That has not gone well. Agbadou. Great vision. And he's managed to get rid. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Been indicated.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ambitious ball here. And that will be it. Chelsea perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall
I'm
disappointment.
afraid to tell you that we were expecting traffic.